Hey, shalom, shalom. Bear me 1 second. About to get it rolling. Making sure everything is running properly. About to get started.
Не только по республикам, а здесь их много тоже, он семиместный у нас. Прикольно, собственно.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right. Facing the east. All right, I'm facing the east already. Give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, you hope for elect. All right, that push the truth, our truth, sincerity, risk your lives and freedom on the highway and hedge to do so. Shalom to you, sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, Brakatham, and as always, Abba Baba. All right, back on the highways and the hedges. All right, to prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, man. Okay, the place that is getting ready for great future judgment. All right, and we see how this place is ultimately happening. We see how this place moving more and more forward to utter destruction. All right, so about to get started. So bear with me. Good. All right, about to get started. Salakia. All right, so we start off with the book of Proverbs, chapter 16. You know, that comes to mind. And just read and go in the spirit of that. So shalom, shalom. Okay? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 1. And it reads, the preparation of the heart. Hey, shalom to the brothers, Shamgar, words of prophecy, shalom, brakatham to you and your household king, shalom, malak. It's Proverbs 16 and verse 1, and it reads, the preparation of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Yahweh. All right, so everything that happens, it ultimately comes from who? Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. Okay, and real quick, let me jump down to verse 9. And it reads, a man's heart divided his way, but the Yahweh directed his steps. Okay, so everything that we see going on, you know, from Donald Trump, all right, him hitting the ground running like that, right, has not even been in office, not even a month yet, man, and already hit the ground running. Why? Because the Most High is using him, okay? It's for the Most High's will, for his agenda, all right? So let's skip that. Bear with me. Let's go to the book of Daniel, chapter 4 and verse 17, all right? Everything comes from Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. Okay, so it's beautiful that that these days are moving forward. All right, even with today, you know, which is the day of the Super Bowl. You know, they said that Donald Trump is going to be the first so-called president to attend the Super Bowl. All right, so so this man does everything contrary to everybody else, man. All right, because why? Because he doesn't give a damn, which is fine. All right, because ultimately it's from Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. So this is the book of Daniel, chapter 4 and verse 17, and it reads. Matter of fact, let me start down. So I want to start. God. Daniel chapter 4, verse 17, and it reads, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones. And we are those watchers, man. Okay, not everyone is set up to be a watcher right now. Okay, only a select few, them that have been already preordained. Okay, the hopeful elect, the brothers that are in this faith. Okay, that put their lives on, you know, as they say in the world, put their lives on the line, on the highways and the hedges. All right, watching. Okay, continuing on, Daniel 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, the brothers in this faith, and by demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right, so ultimately, once again, the Most High is what controlling everything, man. Empires that come up and empires that fall down, that comes from who? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, make no mistake about it. Okay, continuing on, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. Okay, and we see that. So roughly for around, I don't know, 500 years since America been ruling, ultimately you have what, Esau, Edom ruling that, man. Okay. All right. So, and now we see how these days are speeding up once again, how Donald Trump hit the ground running, man, which is phenomenal, which is great. A shalom to brother HBD Kabasha Na. A shalom to Israelite 144. All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hey, the water malak. Hey, okay, Khan. He says it's gonna go hard. Hey, the water malak. Khan, continuing on, and it reads, come drop that. So back to the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 1 once again. The preparation of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Yahweh. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Yahweh weighed the spirits. But the Yahweh weighed the spirits, man. Okay, so once again, it's the Most High that divides your way. Okay, so ultimately, you could think that you can control your steps, but ultimately, it's the Most High. Matter of fact, let me grab in the GNT as well. All right, so bear with me. I'm grabbing the GNT. All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, in the GNT, verse 2. And it reads, you may think everything you do is right. Okay, but ultimately we understand that what? The heart is deceitful above all things in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17. Should be around verse 9 and verse 10. I'll grab it in just a sec. You may think everything you do is right, but the Yahweh judges your motives. Verse 3 in the GNT, ask the Yahweh to bless your plans, and you will be successful in carrying them out. All right, because ultimately we're supposed to say what? Lord's will. All right, Lord's will, we may do something in the book of James. All right, because ultimately, if we go by our own steps, hey, we just mortal men. Okay, that step that we may take, it may lead to, being ensnared. All right, so that's why we're supposed to say, if out of one Ratzazah, Lord's will. Okay, so let me grab that in the book of Jeremiah, and I'm going to go to the book of James as well. So bear with me 1 second. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, in verse, Jeremiah 17 and verse 9, and it reads, the heart is deceitful above all things. All right, because once again, ultimately, these mortal bodies are subject to go off. That's why it reads in the book of, Matthew, it says that what? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right, because our flesh is inherently wicked. Okay, that's why we have to be changed. As it says in the book of 1 Corinthians 15 and 52, all right, changing the twinkling of an eye. All right, so then we'll be what? Immortal. Okay, we will not think an evil thought anymore. All right, Jeremiah 17 and verse 9, and it reads, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Who can know it? All right, so once again, that's why you're supposed to say what? Lord's will. I don't want Ratzazah. So bear with me as I grab that. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. All right, this is the book of James, chapter 4, and verse 15. May start up a little bit. Book of James, chapter 4. Book of James, chapter 4. I'm sorry, I may start up with just a tad bit. Yep. James, chapter 4, verse 15. For that you ought to say, if the Lord out of one will, we shall live and do this or that. All right. So ultimately, we may have good intentions, but that's why we all supposed to say, hey, I don't want Ratzazah. Okay. Continuing on. But now you rejoice in your boasting, also rejoicing is evil. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and do it, if not, to him it is sin. All right, especially when your eyes, hey, how's it going, brother? All right, especially if the Most High has deemed you, to open up your eyes, man. All right, and then ultimately you're not, warn the flock, so on, so on. All right, so that's why it says, therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and do it not, to him it is sin. All right, because especially when you know better, you do better, man. Because it says in the book of Acts chapter 17, right, in verse 30, he winked at our ignorance. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. I want to butcher it. The book of Acts chapter 17 and verse 30, and it reads, in the times of this ignorance, Yahweh winked at, but now commanded all men everywhere to repent. All right, because now really, as it says in the scriptures that, Yahweh said that there be no cloak for their sin. All right, because the truth has been made what? The truth has been made global, man. All right. So somewhere, somehow, everyone has seen it or heard about it, okay? Whether you were scrolling on the internet, social media, whether it's TikTok, you name it. Somewhere, somehow, you have seen it. Now, if you to take heed to it or not, that's according to the Most High's will, all right? So back to the book of Proverbs, chapter 16. Back to the book of Proverbs 16 and verse 4. And it reads, I'm just reading on down a little bit. Proverbs 16 and verse 4, and it reads, Yahweh had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right, so when we see these, Esau and Edom, looking great, right? Ultimately, we're supposed to have the mindset that, that the Most High is getting him fat just for the day of slaughter. Same way how farmers, right, they may get their cattle fat, but ultimately they got a set day of when they're going to take them down. All right, so that's ultimately what's going to happen to Esau Edom. All right, so although Donald Trump is boasting and hell yeah, he's proud, right? But ultimately, it's all going to lead to the downfall of Esau Edom. All right, and really specifically talking about these prominent Edomites, the Mark Zuckerbergs, right? The Elon Musk, these top these top Edomites, man. All right, these bankers, the Rothschilds, so on, JP Morgans, right? That's who they're gonna be the first crops that go into slavery. All right, because those we go to the book of Psalms 148, those the kings. All right, and it's only right. Okay, so let me grab this in the book of Psalms 37. All right, it's going through the spirit. This is the book of Psalms 37 and verse 1. I'm grabbing the GNT as well. It's the book of Psalm chapter 37, Salakia. Bear with me. Book of Psalm chapter 37 and verse 1, and it reads, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious. All right, when we go to the word envious, means to be what? Jealous. Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. All right, and we understand that man, all right, the evildoers, the wicked, the so-called white man, all right, Esau Edom, okay, that's his biblical name, all right, because there's no, because that whole white, that whole black thing, those are made up terms, all right, those are not your true biblical names, all right, every nation has their true biblical names, man, okay, so let me grab that in the GNT as well. Psalms 37, it's always good to go into different translations, right? Psalms 37 and verse 1. In a GNT. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 1, in a GNT, and it reads, don't be worried, because we go to that word fret, it ultimately goes to what? Worry, or on account of the wicked, don't be jealous of those who do wrong. And why? Because ultimately, the Most High, I gave an example, the Most High, is let them get fat, meaning he let them get, let them build that spiritual tab as far as boasting, being proud, ultimately for that day of slaughter. All right, and that day, and that great day of slaughter, which goes to what? That great day of judgment. All right, really, it gonna start with what? Jacob Trouble, right? Mass race riots, but ultimately to top it off is gonna be what? ICBM missiles, thermonuclear missiles shot out from Russia, China, and all other countries that have nuclear capabilities. Hey, shalom to the brother Shaquat. Shalom, Shalom Malak, Shalom Brakatham, you in your household, Shalom Big Bro Ariel. Hey, Shalom, back a thumb to you and your household. Shalom, King. All right, back to the book of Psalms 37, start verse 2, and it reads, "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb." All right. So once again, the Most High is allowing this proud nation, you know, using Donald Trump as an example. All right, because he's not the only proud one, but he is he will be at the forefront of these Edomites. But we understand that when you do your research, there's a term called what? Shadow government. Ultimately, Donald Trump is nothing but being controlled by, you know, Amalek, which which is all controlled by Yahweh Shai. All right. So it's ultimately bought and paid for, as they say. Amalek, who are the small hat people, the Ish peoples. All right, the wannabes. Psalm 37 verse 2 in the KJV. "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb." All right, they're gonna be cut down. Once again, that great day of future judgment. All right, that great slaughter. Okay, continuing on in verse 3, Psalm 37 verse 3, "Trust in the Yahweh and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed." All right, go to what, being fed with what? This wisdom and this knowledge. Continue to grow within it. Okay, same way, the same way when Yahweh Shai told Apostle Peter, "If you love me, feed my sheep." All right, build them up. Okay, teach them. All right, I hate when they do that shit. Okay, so back to the book. I'm reading a little bit more. Back to the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 4, and it reads, "The Yahweh had made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil." All right, once again, they had a set day to when they're going to be put down utterly. All right, verse 5, "Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Yahweh." All right, because ultimately, once again, Esau Edom is that proud man. All right, and also some of our people that has taken on, some of the traits of, falling in their big daddy Esau Edom. But ultimately, the wicked, the proud nation is Esau Edom, man. All right, and we are to hate that man. How's it going, brother? And we are to hate, what? Hate that man. Okay, there's nothing wrong with hating. All right, let's go to the book of Psalms 130. Go to the book of Psalms 139. All right, just to fall back off of that. All right, in the Psalms 139, and this is a Psalm of David. Psalm go to what? A psalm. Psalms 139. Start verse 19, and it reads, Psalms 139 and verse 19, "Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahweh, depart from me, therefore you bloody men." All right, because it's a righteous thing to pay recompense to them that trouble us. Loosely paraphrasing. All right, and they're going to be cast down. All right, that's why we go to the book where it says Esau Edom fall from light from heaven. All right, not actual where the Most High dwell, but meaning that lofty position that they have been ruling. That lofty position, them being at a high status, right? Them being pompous, them being prominent. All that's gonna come crumbling down. All right, very, very soon. Okay. "Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahweh, are the one Yahweh, depart from me, therefore you bloody men." Okay, and these people are bloody, man. Make no mistake about it. All right, they may say, "Well, that was my grandfather," or "that was my great-great-great-grandfather," so on, so on. But ultimately, why? Because they don't have the understanding that that they come back every third generation. All right, you keep coming back. You keep coming back, man. So ultimately, you're gonna pay for what you did in your previous life. All right, regardless who accept reincarnation or not. Okay. Hey, y'all are Israelites, okay? And y'all so-called Hispanic? El Salvador, Mexicana, Honduran? Okay, so y'all be from the tribe of Zebulon. You gonna come look at the sign. Have you heard about the Israelites? Okay, well, but anyway, y'all are Israelites. That's the Lord chosen people. All right, have a good day. "And surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahweh, depart from me, therefore you bloody men." All right, verse 20. You know, so you know, hey, it's more examples of people being simple, man. All right. Hey, you wanna look at the picture right quick, bro? Hey, you Honduran too? Huh? Honduran? Hey, look right here. It's in the front right here. All right. So right here, you be from the tribe of.
I ain't got my phone, bro.
Oh no, you good, bro. I know, but I'm just showing you though. But you'll be from the tribe of Zebulun. Yeah.
I know about them.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got got so much Americana, they get tradition part, but you be from the tribe of Zebulun, bro. Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. All right. Hey, shalom to the elder Sagalah. Shalom, Brakathon to your household. This one a bit, bro. Ariel. 2nd Chronicles, chapter 20, and verse 15, and it reads, and he said, hearken you, all you Judah, Yahweh, and you inhabitants of Jerusalem. That's all the southern kingdom, because by this time, the northern kingdom had already, been in Assyrian captivity. And the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou, king of Jehoshaphat, thus said the Yahweh unto you, be not afraid nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude, for the battle is not yours, but Yahweh's. Beautiful precept. All right, but it's of who? Yahweh. Okay. Verse Exodus 15, verse 3. The Yahweh is a man of war. The Yahweh is his name. Okay, and they're gonna see that great man of war, man. So when Yahweh unleashes his son, you know, as they say in the world, my right hand man. So when Yahweh unleashes his son, his right hand man, to put down what? To slay to put all these people to death, man. All right, that great dark. Hey, what's up, brother? All right, gonna put down, these prominent, prominent Edomites and whoever is in that same state or following Esau, Edom, supremacy, man. Okay. Beautiful precept. Now, where was I? I'm reading Psalms 139:19, and then I'm gonna go to the book of Isaiah because it came to mind. All right. Hey, so this is the book of Psalms 139 and verse 19. Surely thou would slay the wicked, O Yahweh, depart from me, therefore, you bloody men. All right, and I'm making a point that ultimately, the whole nation of Esau is what? Bloody, so-called white men. All right, so now, once again, they may ultimately say, hey, that was my grandfather or that was my ancestors, but ultimately it's them coming back. All right, whether they can receive it or not. All right, so I'm going to hold that. Bear with me, I'm going to get there. Book of Isaiah, chapter 14. Give me 1 second. Matter of fact, I'm going to read down. We start at verse 15. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 15. And in my sword, it says that Babylon to be cut off. All right? Now, it's talking about this Babylon right here. All Babylon or Baal, it means what? Confusion. All right, the land of confusion. You see how everybody is mixed here. This place right here is like one big melting pot. All right? You got all types of religion here. You got all types of philosophy, so on, so on. All right, real quick, you got the American flag, then you got the so-called Mexicana, Issachar having their flag, so on, so on. So this place right here is one big ass melting pot. All right. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. I'm starting at verse 15. I'm gonna read on down to verse 21. And it reads, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit, meaning being what? Brought down. How's it going? They that see thee shall never look upon thee, talking about what? The other nations. And consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms? All right. Everyone was in fear of, America, man. All right. Of the military of America. Right. But now, since these other nations have pretty much got their, nukes up, you know what I'm saying? So now, and now Russia and then other countries are joining, with Russia. So now what? They're not in fear of Babylon the Great, aka America, as they once were. They that see thee shall never look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? All right, and that's actual literal too. All right, because look how in 1945, when America, right, World War II, when they dropped that atomic bomb on Nagasaki, right? And pretty much, hey, they backed off. They didn't want no more of that. Because at that time, that was something that was, never seen, right? But how much more so with these thermonuclear missiles, man? All right, in the times to come. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. All right, because ultimately Esau, Edom, look out, what's that word? Deforest, ultimately, cutting down the trees, right? So on, so on. All right, so this man is what you call a harbinger of death. When you go to that movie Planet of the Apes around 1969, 1968, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, even everyone in his own house. But thou art cast down of thy grave. Read it again. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot. All right, him being what brought down. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. All right, renowned. All right, because ultimately these people was what? A cruel ruler. All right, never shown no mercy. All right, now these other nations is going to be what, size of Esau, Edom up, man. All right, he's going to be brought down. No one is in fear of Esau, Edom, man. Okay, verse 21, here's the point I was making. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. So even though you may say, all right, so even though you may say that was your ancestor, or your, he did it on purpose too, bitch ass, man. Damn Edomite. Slakia. But anyways, so even though, all right, you may say that was your ancestor, my great-great-great-grandfather that was, causing all of that hardcore oppression, as they would say, but ultimately that was you, all right? Isaiah 14:21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right, so the way you see Esau, Edom, pretty much, joined and strong, you're not gonna see that anymore, man. All right, because after this place get nuked, all right, and then the first kings, which be the first crops of slaves, right, and then ultimately, like they're gonna be sold, all right, so they're not gonna be ultimately, joined and be, built as they are here, man. And then after 1,000-year hardcore slavery, they're gonna be, exterminated. Okay, continue on. For I will rise up against them, said the Yahweh of hosts. Yahweh of hosts goes to an army. Okay, so the angels is likened to the Most High's army, and also the nuclear missiles. All right, that's likened to the Most High's army as well. Goofy ass. Continue on. And cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Yahweh. That's what's coming. All right. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the beasts of destruction, said Yahweh of hosts. All right, this place is going to be utterly nuked and destroyed. Make no mistake about it. Hey, shalom to the brother Malak. Oh, shalom to the brother Micah Allah. Shalom. Shalom to the brother Malak. Micah Allah. Shalom, King. From the Elder Sagalah, Psalms 104:29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die, and return to their dust. Woo! All right, killed, man. All right, slaughtered. Continuing on, thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. All right, pretty much coming back, man. All right, pretty much coming back every third and fourth generation. All right, so ultimately, we be killed, we die, and then ultimately we come back, man, every third and fourth generation. That's beautiful precept. All right. Now back to the book of where was I? Back to the book of Psalms. We'll go to the book of Psalms. So I'm making a point. Book of Psalms 139. Bear with me. All right. I'm reading it again from the top because that's what brought me here. The book of Psalms 139 and verse 19. It says, "Should thou would slay the wicked, O Yahweh, depart from me, therefore you bloody men." All right. So once again, I'm making a point as far as going into the fact that, Esau Edom may say that he had nothing to do with it, but yes, you did. All right. Because you come back every third and fourth generation. All right. This is the book of Psalms 1:4 and 29. Once again, thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust. Goofy shit, man. Can't wait till shit be destroyed. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, and they are created. Thou renewest the face of the earth. All right? Keep coming back, man. All right, so continuing on. Psalm 139 and verse 20. Do not, for they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. All right? And we go to that word vain, it means basically treating it as nothing. Okay? Continuing on, verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee. So we are to, ultimately hate anyone that does wickedly. Let me grab this because this comes to mind. Because this comes to mind right here, so bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna read that from the top, then I'm gonna grab it. Psalms 139 and verse 21, once again, do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee. That's a question. All right, keep in mind that this is a song of David, and David is after the Most High's own heart. Okay, do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee, am not I grieved, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee. All right, so this is the book of Sirach, chapter 17, just falling back off of that. Sirach 17 and verse 26, turn again to the Most High, and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health, and hate thou abomination vehemently. All right, so anything that goes contrary to the ways of Yahweh Yahushua, we're supposed to hate it, man. Okay, and Esau Edom is what? Always contrary, man. He's made crooked. All right, we ultimately we supposed to be at peace with all men, because we understand that there's a time for this man to be put down, but ultimately we can't for this man to be destroyed, man. Hey, we hate him. And hey, look at little Edomite over there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Psalms 139 and verse 22. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. All right, so we count them our enemies, man. All right, anybody that's contrary to Yahweh Yahushua, especially Esau Edom once again. All right, that's our enemy, man. So trying to be in league with this damn devil is not going to help you. As it says in the book of Proverbs chapter 11, though hand join in hand, the wicked should not go unpunished. You can try to make allegiance with him all you want, but ultimately he's still going to face his judgment, which would be what? Slaughtered. All right? And we've seen plenty of examples of our people trying to be in league with Esau Edom, all right, and how ultimately he was put down, okay? Of how our people was done wrong, all right? Shall I say. Continuing on, I'll let us pass by. Rayam. Hey, I don't write this out, most I destroyed him, man, because he's doing that shit on purpose. All right, continuing on, Psalms 139 and verse 21. Do not I hate them, Yahweh, that hate thee, am not I agree with those that rise up against thee. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. So yes, you are our enemies, man. All right, this is King David, man. All right, so hey, so ultimately we're supposed to be following whatever the Most High says. Okay. Search me, O Yahweh, know my heart. Try me, know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. Coming back to what his wisdom and knowledge and understanding. All right. All right. So I'm gonna drop down. Go back to the book of Proverbs where I started out originally. All right. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16. I'll read a little bit more because that's what brought me here. Proverbs 16 and start verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. So I quoted one in Proverbs 11, and here's one as well. Continuing on, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. So ultimately, you're gonna face what? Your great judgment, man. All right. So once again, try and be in league. Okay, that's not gonna do any saving for these people. All right. Face of hey, they're mocking Jake in that movie. Calm a lot. Calm. Yep. Continuing on. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Yahweh, men depart from evil. All right. So seeing brothers on the highways and the hedges, that's a man that ultimately that fear Yahweh what Yahweh shot. Okay. A man that a man that's a soldier for the Most High in season and out of season. How's it going? All right. So, you know, so ultimately, that's a man that fear Yahweh by Shem shot. Basically trying to give himself what? A shot to make it. All right. On those chariots, man. All right. Escaping from this heavy judgment that's getting ready to hit. Okay. Continuing on. When a man's ways please the Yahweh, make it even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues with right. A man's heart devises his way, but the Yahweh directed his steps. Okay, I'm gonna skip down. Start at the book of Proverbs 16, verse 16, all the way to verse 18. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? All right, how's it going? Hey, that's the spirit. Hey, that's the spirit right there. You know, I perceive that that person was an Edomite, right? But I just read in the book of Proverbs chapter 16. Hey, that's the spirit right there. Or it could be a Jake. But anyways, but this is the book of Proverbs 16, verse 7, because he gave me the fist. He was like, yo, keep going. So this is the book of Proverbs 16, and that's balance of Yahweh Yahweh shot, right? Because one time, you know, had a little young, I perceived to be a little young Edomite, kept, you know, passing, you know, around here with his dirt bike, doing that shit on purpose. And then 5 minutes later, you had this, once again, maybe an old Edomite, but pretty much gave me the fist. All right, so so that's perfect balance. Okay, so real quick, let me grab this. I'm gonna go back up top. The book of Proverbs 16 and verse 7. It said, when a man ways please the Yahweh, he maketh it even his enemies to be at peace with him. All right, hey, so that's the spirit, man. Okay. That's, you know, it's beautiful. So I'm going to go back to the book of Proverbs 16 and verse 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? And why is that? Because having this wisdom and knowledge is going to be what's still built of our times, man. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. All right. When you ultimately have the names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, which you know, Yahweh, He exists. All right. We're going to Wa'an or Bahasham, which means in the name, Yahweh Shai, which means He saves or He delivers. Having those names that everyone does not have, that's what's going to save, man. All right, because you're going to have some that just believe and then ultimately, you know, get saved that way. You know, they'll lever our service. So let me grab this in the book of Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 10. And it reads, the name of the Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. All right, so this is a man that, you know, wholehearted believes that these are the names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. All right, not calling on JC or some other name, man. Okay. Book of Proverbs chapter 17 and verse book of Proverbs 16 and verse 17. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. All right. So once you come into this truth, okay, ultimately you are what? Departing from evil. And when you depart and when you come into truth, all right, that's when you see how more and more people got a problem with the Most High. Because ultimately it's not a you problem. They got a problem with Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. So let me grab this because this comes to mind. The book of Isaiah, chapter 59. And let me see where I want to start at. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, and verse 15, and it reads, yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh it himself a prey. All right, so that's why you go on these highways and the hedges, as it says in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. You know, ultimately, you make yourself, a living sacrifice. Let me grab I want to butcher it. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and get there. Then I'm gonna get back. The book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. And it reads, and be not conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. So like, I'm started up. Book of Romans chapter 12 verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Because this is ultimately our duty when we come to the truth, to get built up and then eventually go on the highways and the hedges and apart. Tell people to do what? Repent or perish. Isaiah 59 and verse 15, yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh it himself a prey. And the Yahweh saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. All right, which ultimately that there was what? No justice. All right, because ultimately having a cruel ruler over us, speaking about, you know, the nation of Edom, there's, you know, there's not going to be any justice for, you know, for a while. But the Most High is coming to do what? To pretty much neutralize, you know, to pretty much neutralize this, man. All right. See what else we got? Come on. Let's go back to the book of Proverbs 16. Man, that shit aggravating, bro. Should have known as hell. Book of Proverbs 16 and verse 18. And it reads, pride go before destruction, and in the haughty spirit before a fall. All right, so, you know, pretty much, you know, the whole time, you know, had it, you know, I was thinking about how they had mentioned that Donald Trump is going to be the, you know, first president that attend, you know, the Super Bowl. All right, Kawaka, hey man, this is ultimately a proud devil. All right, he's doing everything contrary to, you know, to everyone else. All right, he's proud as hell. Okay, so ultimately, as it says, book of Proverbs 16 verse 18, pride go for destruction and the haughty spirit before a fall. Because Lord will, I don't want to desire this be the last, so-called the last hurrah of Edomite supremacy, man. So I don't want to desire it's coming very, very soon. All right, bear with me, grab this as well. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Salakia. All right, so bear with me 1 second. I'll come quickly. Salakia. Go here. All right. Yep. So this is the book of. It's not it right here. I'm gonna grab it right here. Salakia. It's another one I had in mind, but I'm gonna grab this one. All right. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 19. Okay. All right, so this is the book of Revelation, chapter 19. See where I'm going to start. Bear with me 1 second. Start verse 1, then I'm going to skip down. And I read Revelation chapter 19 and verse 1. And after these things, I heard a great voice of much people in heaven say, hallelujah, salvation, glory, and honor, and power unto the outer one, our power. For true and righteous are his judgments, for he have judged the great whore. All right, so that's getting ready to, you know, to happen, man. The great whore, which is America. All right, Babylon the Great. That great judgment. Which is going to start off with what, you know, race riots, Jacob trouble, but then to top it off, it's going to be what? Nuclear missiles. All right, shot off from, once again, you know, Russia and all other countries that have nuclear capabilities. For true and righteous are his judgments, for he have judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with for fornication. All right, with her philosophies, her democracies, her religion, so on, so on. And have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. And avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. All right, ultimately, this place right here is where the Israelites was what? Had hardcore slavery, man. This was our imprisonment. We was in captivity here. Matter of fact, I got two in mind. Because the Most High said that he coming to avenge. Read it again. It reads, and he have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. So let's go to here, the book of Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. And then I'm going to grab this as well. Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. Once again, this place right here was what, you know, the imprisonment for you so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right, that make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Thus said the Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah. All right, the southern and the northern kingdom. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, those will be the southern kingdom. And then you got the northern kingdom, you know, the heading of that is Ephraim all the way down. All right. Were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. All right, and how did they refuse to let us go? You know, ultimately, we not in what you'll call chattel slavery, but to this day we're subject to what? Payments, okay? So on, man. All right, debt, all right? Now, let's go to the book of Zechariah. Okay, because this comes to mind as well. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11. Let's go to verse, bear with me 1 second. I may start up a little here too. Start verse 3. Start verse 4. And then my sword said, what the flock of the slaughter. This is Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4. Thus said the Yahweh my power, feed the flock of the slaughter. All right, whose possessors slay them. All right, and the possessors is who? All right, Esau, Edom. All right, and really, once again, it start off with that would be Amalek. All right, these top Edomites. Okay, the Ish people, and then it trickles on down. Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4. Thus said the Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. I gotta read that again because it's heavy. All right, whose possessors slay them. All right, and our possessors, you know, our conquerors. All right, the one that, you know, overcame us through the will of Yahweh Yahushai, once again would be the nation of Edom, man. All right, back then they went by Dutch, they went by the Spaniards, the English, all right, the French. That's who pretty much, you know, captured Jake. When I say Jake, from Judah all the way down to the tribe of Issachar, through the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All right, for our disobedience, not and hold themselves not guilty. All right, because ultimately, you know, they think that that it's all good, okay? And that's, you know, continuing on, hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Yahweh. All right, because ultimately, you know, we were sold, right? As it says in the book of Revelation 18, I may grab that as well. For I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. All right, so ultimately, hey, we're not pitied, man, okay? And we see how we got these so-called preachers that's not trying to comfort Jake. All right, because they didn't lead with Edomite supremacy as well. Okay? So back to the book of Revelation chapter 19. Just want to bring that out through the spirit. Because it said that he come to what? Avenge his servants. The blood of his servants. All right? Because Jake was put through the worst in Babylon the Great, aka America. This was the worst captivity. Because, you know, we've been up under all types of, you know, nations, right? But this right here was the worst, man. We didn't know who we were. We didn't have the names of our father, right? Okay, we had no identity here, man. That's what I said, for 350 years. All right. Revelation chapter 19 in verse 3. And again they said, hallelujah, and her smoke rose up forever and ever. And the 24 elders and the 4 beasts fell down and worshiped Yahweh that sat on the throne, saying, amen, hallelujah. Going to what? The angels. And a voice came out of the throne saying, praise our power, all you his servants, and you that fear him, both small and great. All right, and those servants would be them that was already preordained, all right, to be a part of this faith and be doing this work right now. Okay, I don't write this out. We be those men. Okay, them that put their all into it, man, that made their bodies a living sacrifice. All right, as they say in the world, that left it all on the field. You know what I'm saying? How Jake be playing football and then Jake say, yo, man, I gave all I got. I left all in the field. All right, that's how we supposed to treat this ministry. Okay, not just come into it, not just listen to the videos, and then, you know, not, you know, play our part within it, man. Okay. Continuing on, verse 5, and a voice came out of the throne saying, praise our power, all your servants, and you that fear him, both small and great. And I heard as it were the voice of great multitude, and as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of mighty thunder, saying, hallelujah, for the out of one Yahweh omnipotent reigneth. Okay. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife have made herself ready. Okay, because ultimately Jerusalem, all right, all the tribes is likened unto what? A common and delicate woman in the book of Jeremiah 6 and verse 2. All right, so ultimately just being joined with our power, you know, once again. Okay, being married. You know, when you go to that real quick, when you go to Levi, right? That you know, that name goes to what? Join unto me. Okay? And Levi was what? The priest. Now the whole nation of Israel is gonna be what? A kingdom of priests. All right, being joined unto Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. And then because you know Levi didn't have you know no inheritance as far as land. All right, he was just scattered amongst all the tribes. But you know, ultimately he was a a minister, right, unto Yahweh Yahweh Shai. He was a priest. So the Most High was his inheritance. So that name, you know, Levi was that Liawaya, right? Ultimately means, you know, join unto me. All right. So the whole tribes of Israel will be joined to Yahweh Yahweh Shai. That's why I said kingdom what? A kingdom of priests. Okay. Continuing on. Verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of saints. All right. And it's also going to what? You know, being purged, being being clean. All right. That knowledge, that wisdom, that understanding. Okay. Not have no filthy garments on. All right. Meaning, you know, any other way, any other philosophies, man. Okay. I'm almost there. Continuing on, verse 11 is the point. And he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he said unto me, these are the true sayings of Yahweh. All right, blessed are you. All right, the servants, them that was what? Preordained. Let me grab that. All right, I quoted a few times. Go ahead and grab it. It's the book of Ephesians chapter 1. Start verse 3. And it reads, blessed be the outer one and Father of our outer one, Yahushua Mashiach, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in our Mashiach, according as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy, means separate, and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption. That word adopt or adoption, when we look it up, just means chose or choose. All right, and we already understand that the Most High going to choose Israel. All right, so you know, certain people may say, well, I'm adopted, but that word adopt just means choose or chose, man. You know, that's all it means. And we understand that Most High, you know, going to choose Israel. You can read the book of Isaiah 14, right, and many other scriptures. But it comes to mind. How's it going? Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children, because why He's going to choose Israel, by Yahushua Mashiach. We start off with the elect. Adoption of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. All right, because this is ultimately the will of Yahweh Yahushua. All right, so you know, everyone is what playing out their part. Okay. Back to the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 10. I'll start with verse 9 again. Revelation chapter 19 and verse 9. And he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. The Lamb is Yahweh Shai. And he said unto me, these are the true sayings of Yahweh. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. So this is Apostle John that fell at the feet of the angel. All right. But let's see what he says. See thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. All right. So that's a true testimony, man. Going out here and prophesying. All right. Which ultimately, you know, comes from this book, man. Being able to understand it and being able to what impart. All right. Continue on, verse 11. Here's the point. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon it was called Faithful and True. This is speaking about what? Yahweh Shai. All right. The right hand, or as they would say in the world, my right hand man. Okay, well, Yahweh Shai would be the right hand man to his heavenly, to the Father, Yahweh. All right. He's coming to do what? You know, make war, man. Okay. He's not coming for peace. He's coming to, you know, to kill. Matter of fact, I got to grab it. Real swift. The book of Matthew, chapter 10. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10. I'm going to start at start at verse 32. All right. Matthew chapter 10, but verse 34 is the point. Matthew chapter 10, verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, this in red lettering, this shall speaking. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. All right, that's ultimately, what me and and brothers, out here doing, man, on the highways and the hedges, confessing the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. All right, telling you of the judgment that's getting ready to, to happen, regardless if they mock, scoff, or whatever. Okay. Verse 33, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. All right, which ultimately going to what? Those missiles. Okay, he's gonna leave you here to get, he's gonna leave here to get what? To get burnt up, man. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna grab that. All right, I'm grabbing from the brother, big bro. Are we all? Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33, and it reads, so you shall not pollute the land where you are, for the blood it defiled. Slakia. I'm trying to see it. Okay, Numbers 35 and verse 33 once again. So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for the blood it defiles the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right. So ultimately, whoever shed a lot of blood, that blood had to be shed. As they say in the law, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, so on, so on. All right, because that's ultimately fair. How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going? What is your ethnicity by chance?
What you mean?
Like, what is your what we consider yourself, race-wise?
Race-wise,
Yeah.
I don't look at color.
Well, I'm not talking about skin color, but okay, how about this? What is your father?
What is my father?
Yeah.
God is my father.
Okay, true that. Okay, but I'm talking about your earthly father right here.
What is ethnicity? Or are you asking that?
Yeah, the reason I'm saying that because right here, because I'm preaching about the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the Lord chosen people. The 12 tribes of Israel. So I was preaching, I was trying to see what will you be by chance. So that's why I said your
Okay,
father.
well he's Indian and
Indian.
Indian. I think he's Indian.
'Cause my grandfather's Native American as well.
Yeah, I believe he's just got Indian in him. I know. I'm not for sure what else. I do know Indian.
And the reason I asked that because looking at you, you may look like a so-called white woman, but you move like a, what I'm saying, but you got some flavor and like you got some swag about you. So ultimately that's why I was asking, like, where will you, so what will your father be by chance? Because I'm not talking about color. This is not about a color thing. It's about really your lineage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Because I got an uncle that look like a so-called white man, but he's really a black man.
Yeah. People. I mean, you could look at it as a different color and still be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessarily.
Yeah.
You could be looking white and be African American, or.
Yeah, so more than likely, I'm just saying that. So more than likely, you probably be an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And those are our Lord chosen people. All right.
Yes, I do know that.
Okay.
I do know that. Thank you for
All right.
sharing that.
All right. All right, beautiful. Hey, shalom to the brother Thalawam La, shalom Allah, shalom. Okay. This woman that may look like a Edomite, but she was walking a little bit, had a little swag to her, so that's why I inquired. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Book of Revelation chapter 19 and verse 11, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. See, it's speaking about who? Yahweh Shah. All right, and that white horse goes to what? A chariot. Called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. All right, because what? It's a righteous thing. Okay, I'm gonna grab this through the spirit. Bear me 1 second. See. Righteous thing. All right, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. So like 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. All right, because it says that what that Yahushua in righteousness he come judge and make war, right? 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6, saying it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. All right, and them that trouble us, starting off with Amalek, the top Edomites, and then it trickles on down to little peon Edomites. All right, so the whole nation of Esau, Edom, but the real ones that had that had the control, right? That controlled, the commercials, that controlled, news stations, right? So on. That would be Amalek, okay, which is the top Edomites, the head tribe of the nation of the head tribe of the nation of Edom, man. Sin is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled rest with us. Okay? When the outer one Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. Okay, so the same way, I'm gonna use an analogy. When you watch the movie Independence Day with Will Smith, and you see that great fathership that's come hovering over, that's that would be the closest thing, right? So you're gonna have a great fathership from Yahweh Shai come hovering over, man. All right, and it's not coming, for peace to the wicked. All right, peace to the peace to the hopeful elect. But it's gonna be pretty much a curse to the wicked. Oh, I'm gonna grab it as well because it comes to mind. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the outer one Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. All right, and Yahweh Shai right hand man, is Michael the archangel, man. All right, angel of war. Verse 8, and flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh, that obey not the gospel of our outer one Yahweh Shai. That gospel go to what? The good news. So I'm gonna read it again. And flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh. All right, and that's literal fire that's getting ready to hit, man. Okay, that's going, sis. All right, but ultimately, as it says, the fire gonna be what already kindled. Okay, meaning what? Throwing race riots, Jacob trouble. It's gonna be wild times out here, man, like the wild west. Okay, but ultimately, it's gonna be topped off with what? Those missiles. A flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh and that obey not the gospel. All right, which goes to what? Good news of our outer one Yahweh Shai. Okay, because especially when you tell someone that they're Israelite, all right. So from that day forth, the Most High had revealed it unto you, especially when you tell them. Okay, so now it's so now it's up to you if it be Lord's will for you to inquire, for you get built up, all right, and see what you need to do to give yourself a shot to make it. All right, continue on. Verse 10. When he shall come to be glorified in his saints, those are as it says, them that made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Okay, but not the whole nation of Israel as of yet. But the whole nation of Israel is the elect, but within the elect nation, you have an elect. So 144,000, all right, which is the head of the 1/3, man. Okay. When he shall come to be glorified in his saints, and to be admired in all them that believe. All right, because having this belief is a gift, as it says in the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8. Because our testimony among you was believed in that day. All right, so when all hell break loose, okay, and now as it says in the hour of temptation, all right, when that chip is made mandatory, all right, now we're gonna see who really is with it, okay? Who really is gonna be a soldier and stand tall for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Who really is gonna believe, man? Had that, who really gonna show that faith in the Heavenly Father, okay? Now there's something I call for, so bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can find it real swift. Bear with me 1 second, Curse. Bear with me 1 second. Here it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna grab this. All right. I'm running back because I made a point. I had made a point as far as going into that Yahweh Shai is going to be what, revealed. All right, through what first starting off with, as I made a point, with Independence Day with that great fathership, right? So that would be the the fathership of what Yahweh Shai. Okay, so and then ultimately once again, the chariots is going to be salvation for the elect, but once again destruction unto the wicked, man, which Esau, Edom, the other nations, and 2/3 of our own people as well. So let me run. So I'm gonna read this one more time, then I'm gonna grab what I'm saying. Bear with me 1 second. So book of 2 Thessalonians once again. In verse 7. And it reads, verse 6 once again, seeing it's a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when the outer one Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. All right, and he's gonna be revealed through what? Those chariots. So let me grab this as well. I got 3 in mind, so I'm gonna grab this. Bear with me. Through the Spirit, I'm gonna tie it together. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7, and it reads, "Behold, he cometh with clouds." Speaking about what? Those chariots. "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth," speaking about what? All nations, "and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen." All right, and Amen means so be true. All right, but he said, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him." Through what? By those chariots, man. Okay. So now let me grab to the book of Zechariah. I'm sorry, verse 1. Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. Okay. But verse 3 is the point. Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked at, behold, a flying roll," goes into what? That chariot. All right. Or what? Or pretty much, or what they'll call today a UFO or UAP. "And he said unto me, What seest thou?" That's a question. "And I answer, I see a flying roll." So we got to keep in mind that when these prophets speak, they were speaking, in that terminology of that day. All right. They were describing it, the best way they could. Okay. Because saying UFOs or saying, UAPs or whatever, those terminologies was not in effect, during that time. All right. "And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answer, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits," describing the length and the width of the chariot. Verse 3 is the point. "Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth." So I was making a point. So for the elect, it's going to be, salvation, but for the wicked, it's going to be a curse. Because these chariots come to shoot missiles. Salakia. These chariots come to shoot what? Fire. All right, and the missiles, So you got the missiles that's going to bring the fire, and the chariots as well. All right. It said, "Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth." All right, because why? Yahweh Shai is coming to do what? He's coming to make war, man. Okay, he's coming to avenge his servants. All right, them that shed his servants' blood. Okay, because as I brought up, a while ago, Jeremiah 50 and verse 33, the whole tribes had been in captivity, man. All right. So continuing on, "Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it." All right. So being what? Being taken down, being killed. All right. And you also gonna have 2/3 of our own people that's gonna have the same judgment as Esau, Edom. All right. Since you want to lay down with the devil, hey, so go ahead and die with him, man. Okay. Since you want to be in league with Edomite supremacy, then there you go. Verse 4, Zechariah 5 verse 4, I will bring it forth, said Yahweh of hosts," going to an army, "and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that swear falsely by my name," these false prophets, right? "And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof." All right, going to what? That judgment. All right, I'm gonna see what else I got here. Okay. Con. Yeah, con. Hey, people always laughing at the word of them devils. Hey, calm a lot. Revelation 19 and verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire. Let's think about Yahweh Shai. Goes to what, drinking that wine, man. And on his head were many crowns. And that going to that many crowns, they're talking about what Yahweh Shai coming to what conquer these nations. All right, it coming to what put down what Edomite supremacy. Okay. All right, in every other nation, because there will be no other nation that will be ruling. All right, there will be as they say in the world, a new management. Okay, Yahweh Shai in the house of David. Were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. That goes into that rank. All right, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped it in blood, and his name is called the Word of Yahweh. And this speaking about Yahweh Shai. All right, now not literal that he coming to put blood on his garment, but ultimately this is what's this showing you that he coming to do what? Slaughter. All right, he's coming to slay his enemies. Okay. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. All right, horse go to what? Horsepower. Clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And this like this Ishkar that is passed by, he was driving a Mustang, and on that Mustang, it's the horse symbol. So ultimately, it goes to what? That horsepower. You know what I'm saying? And the armies which were in heaven followed upon him with white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that it shall shoot, that they shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. All right. And it also, going to what? The fire coming from those, the fire coming from the chariots, man. Okay. And out of his mouth go a sharp sword, that it shall smite the nations, and shall rule them with a rod of iron. It's going toward that great judgment. And he treaded the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty Yahweh. All right. Now I'm gonna grab this. Bear with me 1 second. It's the book of Psalms 149 and verse 7. I'm sorry, verse 6. Sorry, verse 6. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. And that's going to be literal. All right? Because we're going to be executing judgment on these heathens in our kingdom. Okay? Verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. All right? These other nations. Okay? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. And that's literal. Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. How's it going, sis? All right? And that's literal. All right? So that's what's coming to these, so that's what's coming to these heathens. Hey, you're an Israelite, sis? You hear me? I said you are an Israelite from the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah. Those are the Lord chosen people, okay? All right? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and... What's that?
I said it's awesome that you're out here.
Hey, thanks be to the Father.
For the word.
I'm trying. Hey, through the Spirit, I'm going to try. Lord's will. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. All right? And punishments upon the people, man. Great judgment unto what? These heathen nations. All right? Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. These curses that was placed upon the whole 12 tribes of Israel is going to be placed upon the heads of our enemies. All right? And that's righteous. That's very righteous. Make no mistake about it. Most High is all about fairness, man. All right? People love to say the Most High is fair, but when it comes to saying that you got to go in slavery, now they don't want no parts of it. Damn devil. To bind their king with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. It's already written. All right? It's already preordained. Okay? It's already, pretty much going to play out. Okay? Dishonor have all his saints. Praise you, the Yahweh. All right? His saints. All right? Them that made a covenant with him by sacrifice. Speak about the nation of Israel, but starting off with the elect first. All right? The 144,000. Okay? So, it's never about the whole. So right now, we're not speaking about the whole nation of Israel. All right? Because the whole nation of Israel is just not going to get it. Okay? because it's already written that someone got played a part of a 2/3. Okay. Back to the book of Revelation at 19. See, I'm gonna get a little more. And out of his mouth go a sharp sword. They shall smite the nations and shall rule them with a rod of iron. And he tread the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty. Now we go to the book of was Isaiah 63. Okay, that's ultimately him going to what him as I'll grab a little bit. I don't want to butcher it. This book of Isaiah 63 in verse 1. All right, Isaiah 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? All right, just another place for Edom, man. All right, which is right here, Babylon the Great. All right, America, because this is where the nation of Esau, Edom, set up shop. All right, this will be what you call their main headquarters right here in America. Okay. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to say, to speak about Yahweh Shah. Okay. So we just grabbed in the book of Revelation chapter 19. I'll grab it again. Revelation chapter 19 and verse 11. And it reads, and I saw heaven open, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. Once again, we're speaking about who Yahweh Shah. All right. Animal to the angels that will be coming along with him. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treaded in wine fat? That's a question, but let's continue to read. I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I would tread them in mine anger. All right, and that's righteous anger. So we go to the word indignation of the Lord, right? That that goes to what the wrath, that anger. Okay, so we're gonna see how the Most High is gonna get out. All right, because a lot of people have got very comfortable in this society. All right, thinking that the Most High is neither gonna do good or evil, right? They just think that the Most High is it's just one-sided. Okay, not saying the Most High is gonna do evil, that he's that's all good. Isaiah 63 and verse 3. I have tried the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remain. All right, now not literal that there's gonna be blood on the on Yahweh Shah's garment, but once again, just showing you that he's coming to slaughter a bunch of people. Is gonna die. Okay, because these elites of because once again these elites of Esau, Edom, they're gonna get away. All right, as far as going to their bunkers to ultimately be the first crops of slaves that we just read in the book of Psalms 149. All right, where we go to the Revelation chapter 6, where it says that there was hiding on the rocks. It's going to what? Those bunkers, where it says that let the rocks fall upon us. Stupid shit, man. Niggas feeling kind of, niggas feeling kind of good. Super Bowl tonight and shit. What I'm saying? Where the past rock. All right. Verse 4, Isaiah 63, verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart. So whoever think that the Most High is coming just for peace or whatever, you is all wrong, man. All right. You is a going. All right, saying that the Most High is just coming just to to make love. Nah, and the Most High loves his friends. All right, and his friends are the 1/3 starting with 144,000. The house of David. All right, just sum it up. All right, that's who the Most High loves, right? For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. All right, he's coming to kill, man. The day of vengeance. He can't wait. Read a little bit more. And I looked it, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me. All right. And as I said a couple of times, the right hand is Yahweh Shah. He's on the right hand of his father. Okay. He what they call, once again in the world, my right hand man. Okay. And I looked, and there was none to help, and wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me. Yahweh Shai means what he says, he delivers. In my fury it upheld me. I would tread down the people in mine anger and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. All right. Same way he killed. I'm using, in Noah's day, the same way he flooded the whole earth. All right. Those, those people was what trodden, decimated, killed. All right. But that was, but that was doing what, the lake of flood. How's it going? Now it'll be what, a lake of fire. That's a nice caddy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, that thing clean. But now it'll be a lake of what? A lake of fire. All right. Man, Esau Edom got it, bro. You can't even make this up. Like this is really their kingdom. Like some of the cars that they be driving in. You know what I'm saying? That fool got a 1970 Cadillac. It looked like a Cadillac DeVille or something, right? Fully stocked. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, these people got the code, man. This really their kingdom. All right. Continuing on. I'm reading right here. Revelation 19 verse 16. And he have on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. All right. So this is Yahweh Shai saying what? Pretty much I'm like the heavyweight champ. I am him, as Jake like to say. I'm that dude. Okay. I did this. All right. And he had on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. All right. Because ultimately he's coming to what? He's coming to what? Bring vengeance and a slaughter, man. All right. And he's gonna win. All right. So so that's pretty much the point there. I'm gonna end it there. Hey, no cotton candy or lollipops. Con. All right. So shalom to all you Malakim, shalom to you kings. All right, I'm gonna face the east. I'm gonna give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Raha, Hudash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you Malakim. All right, the hopeful elect that's on the highways and the hedges, making your bodies a living sacrifice. Shalom to sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, Brakatham, and Abba. Hey, shalom. Hey, shalom. Hey, shalom to the brother, Angel Padilla Kabashana. Shalom to Big Bro Ariel. Shalom, Malakim. Shalom.